Okay, so we are going to go through and kind of show you some key features to Canvas and help you start just a new course and with the basic module page so that we're not going to get real sophisticated with the home pages and all the different buttons and things like that. We're going to do real basic so I can at least get you started uploading some of your content in here so that we can use it throughout the campus and with your students and your parents. So when you log into your Canvas account, it's going to have all of your courses uploaded in there. Now, some of these courses that I have in mind are courses that I created myself. So you won't have anything that looks like that. You'll have this one when you entered in the other day to it. So you'll have that one because that's the one I created and shared with you. So you'll have that one, and then you'll have all your other courses. I'll show you in a later video how to connect all your courses together if you have more than one course with the same content. So first thing you want to do is let's just look at the setup. You'll have these are where all your courses are going to be. Over on the left hand side you've got your account. You won't have this button here. This is the admin account. That's for somebody who is in charge of opening and closing different features to Canvas. So you won't have that button there, but you'll have your dashboard, and that's what you're looking at right now. You'll have a list of all your courses, and this one's important because this is where all of your courses are listed. Now, you see at the top there's only 4. It looks like I only have 4 courses, but those are the only 4 that are on my dashboard. If you click all courses, these are all the courses I have either created or I am enrolled in as a student. So if you star them, they will show up on your dashboard. If you don't have them starred, they'll show up in your course list, but you can't see them on your dashboard. So it takes the most frequently used courses and puts them on your dashboard if you want those, and the ones that you don't use as often, go ahead and hide those in this list and you can access them later. Okay, and then of course you have your calendar, which is I think probably one of the basic tools you need to get used to using. I think this is another student or another teacher added their test in Algebra 1, so you can see when students have access to this, if you'll notice all the different calendars over here. So all 8 of their courses would show up over here, and then it color codes per course automatically, and the students and the parents would be able to see when they have upcoming tests. I would start with just that. Just load in your major assessment dates so people can know like what is coming up in the near future and what they need to prepare for. So that's your calendar. Then you have an inbox, so you can message students and parents directly through here. This is a great tool. Also, if you set up your notifications, it will also go into your email, your work email, as well as this inbox to notify you. The last feature on this dashboard side over here is a comments area, and this is where you'll find different content, quizzes, assignments, courses, all kinds of different stuff that people have shared with other people. You have to be real careful when you use this because some of these things are real good and some of them are not real good. And I don't recommend this as a way to share content amongst your colleagues. I'll show you another way to do that later. But if you want to browse through here and search, you can search the different topics, assignments, or whatever you're looking for. And share and use the information that people have put into this commons area. Again, I don't recommend using this just because you never know what content. You have to be real careful about going through the content and making sure that it's suitable for your needs. All right, so let's go back to the dashboard. So here are my 4 courses I have either already created or I'm enrolled in, but we're going to start a new one. You're going to go over here on the right-hand side, and you're just going to click Start New Course. Okay, and we're going to go ahead. I want you to do this with me. We're going to start, and I'm going to name this Canvas Course number 1. I think I will name it number 2 because I already have a 1. You're going to keep it private so that not everybody can see it. You're not going to click publicly visible. We want it just to remain within the school itself. So go ahead and hit Create Course. Hopefully everybody's got that. All right. And this is the website. This is what it's going to bring up. This is your home page. Now, it's always going to be set to the module page, which I said in the beginning was probably the easiest way to create your very first course in Canvas. I would suggest using this. So you can, over here on the right hand side, this is choose a home page. These are the different options you have for home pages. Again, the most frequently and easiest one to use is going to be your courses modules. This Pages front homepage was what I was talking to you about earlier in the previous video. If you want to set a customized page with buttons and links to take you to the different content areas, you would choose this one. And then Course Stream Activity is kind of like your Google Classroom, where it just goes through and it just updates chronologically what you put in there. Assignments list would have just the assignments, and then syllabus is something you create that has a link to all the different activities and things you assign to the students. Again, I would say you're going to use course modules as a beginner to Canvas. Okay, so we're going to hit save. Of course, it's already up there, so nothing's built in here. We don't have any modules. One thing I want to show you real quick too is on the left-hand side, this key menu over here, these are the different things that are available. Now, if you notice, these black dark ones look like they're the only thing available, but they're not. All of these grayed out topics are also available to you. The reason that they're grayed out is because they're not available to the students that are in your course. And I'll show you how in another video how to customize these so you can make visible only what you want to be visible to your students. So all of these are accessible. Like I can click on let's see, let's click on Pages. I can click on Pages and it's still an active link. It just doesn't look active because it's not available to the students, okay? So these dark ones are available to the students. So let's go ahead and create a new module. Just click here, or you can click up here, either one. I'm going to click here, create a new module, and I'm going to go ahead and name my classes. I'm going to organize them by 6 weeks. So I'm going to just type in here, first 6 weeks. You can do unit 1 or whatever topic, however you want to organize your modules. So there's my first module. Now, two of the things you need to be real careful with is publishing the course and publishing the content. If it is not published, it is not viewable to any of the students in your course. So over here, see this publish button? We want to make sure that the course is published. So now it's been published. You also want to make sure that you publish this page or this module that we're fixing to create. Okay, so we're going to add something. So we have choices to add all these different things. You can add a quiz. You can add a file if there's a PDF file or something you want to add to that page that'll take the kids directly to that link. You can add that. You can add a page. This is the one I use most frequently because then I can embed all of my other content, my syllabus or my PDF files, my notes, my assignments, whatever it is I want the students to do that day. I just create all of the content in that page and then list it on that page. You can include a discussion, a text header, an external URL, website, or an external tool of some sort. So I would start with just the pages. So I'm going to insert a page and I'm going to call this new page and I'm going to date this September 14th because I'm going to organize my course by dates so that people can see, okay, on September 14th what we did. Now notice over here this little X'd out whatever circle. This means that this little page is not going to be live to the student view. So if I go over here and click student view, this is what the students would see. Notice they see all these. Notice they're all dark, no grayed out ones. If I click down on first 6 weeks, notice I don't see anything in there, okay? Because I didn't make that viewable to the students. So let's go ahead and click that and make it viewable to students, and I'm going to put some content in here. So when you open this up, it brings in your little text box that it should, whoops, forgot. I got to hit edit. So hit edit. See, I'm not perfect either. All right, we're going to hit edit, and now this brings you just like you would, like a Word doc or something like that you're used to using. You've got all your different tools for your text. You've got your scripts, your indentations, centering. You've got bullet points. You can change the font type. You can add in videos. You can add in external tools. There's a lot there. Those are some of the external tools. You can add in Khan Academy videos. Favorites from that Commons area I showed you. You can add in math equations, embed an image. You can do these links. There's another thing to insert videos or tables. Okay, so I'm just going to type in there. Let's see. Let's do a little bullet list. We are going to complete warm up on the board. And then you're going to take notes, okay? And then you could link, and I don't have any files in this, I don't believe, no, I don't have any files, but it's super easy if you want to upload files from your desktop or from some other site where you have your files stored. It's super easy to upload those, so you could put a copy in there. Another thing you need to be sure of is make sure that you save your content. If you don't save it, then again, it's also not going to appear. So there's what we had just typed in. So now if you go back to the home page, you have first 6 weeks, September 14th, and you click on there and it'll open it up exactly what we typed in there, okay? And that's kind of a quick preview. Hopefully you can go through there and create some of that, or at least feel a little bit more comfortable creating some of those basic features and get your course set up. I would recommend starting with key dates on the calendar for major exams. I would upload a copy of my syllabus, and then I would embed any content that I would want the students to access. If you are using Google Classroom, then simply go to this page. You can just put Google Classroom. I'm going to delete this out, and you can type in your whatever your address is to Google Classroom and take your students and your parents to whatever site that is, and that's all that you would put in there, and when they click on that, they would be able to go straight to that. So it would look like this. There's September 14th, and of course you don't need to name it September 14th. You could just say my resources or agendas or whatever you want to call it, so that they can link to the classroom or wherever it is that you use, so that everybody's got Canvas as the main source, but each teacher that has a different tool they use to deliver content to their students and their parents can use that embedded in Canvas, so that the students only have one place that they have to go to find their resources. They would all go to Canvas, and on their dashboard they would have all 8 of their courses linked right there. Okay, I hope this gets you a good start, and I look forward to working with you and expanding your course content in Canvas over the year. Have a great day.